Today is Farm Workers Day here in Minnesota. State lawmakers voted to rename the day, which used to be Cesar Chavez Day after sexual assault allegations surfaced against Chavez. A proclamation from Governor Walz says more than 380,000 farm workers here helped generate more than $100 billion in economic impact for the state. But some local organizations are scrambling after the USDA canceled a $300 million grant program meant for underserved farmers because the USDA said it was discriminatory. Heidi Wigdahl joins us now with the impact. Heidi?
Julie, I know of at least 4 organizations in Minnesota impacted by this, but the only one in the state listed as a lead author for one of these grants is the Latino Economic Development Center based in St. Paul. Even though the USDA just alerted them to the cancellation last week, they were prepared for this possibility. The Latino Economic Development Center, or LEDC, helps Latino entrepreneurs and small businesses in the state launch and grow. That includes farmers.
Anyone who's been in greater Minnesota over the last 20 years understands that the Latino community has played a major role in growing rural communities.
Aaron Blythe, Director of Agriculture, says part of their work is creating a pipeline from farm worker to farm owner. In 2023, the USDA granted the center a land capital and market access grant.
It was looking at the Farm Service Agency as the lending arm of the USDA for farmers. And it's historically had trouble reaching beginning farmers, emerging farmers.
LEDC started working on the $2.5 million grant in the fall of 2024. But the federal government started temporarily pausing payments, causing problems for the center to get reimbursed.
And so then we had to start letting staff go because we just couldn't keep putting that money out the door.
While the government started paying again, LEDC was hesitant to use more of the funds. Then came this announcement.
It is a tremendous loss, I feel like, for the community.
The USDA letter claims the program involved, quote, discriminatory preferences based on diversity, equity, and inclusion. A USDA spokesperson told KARE 11 the program, quote, permitted the abuse of federal funds. Aaron says that was not the case for the center.
We're a CDFI, we get audited every year very intensely as a lending institution, and so we feel very confident that the money was going to its intended uses.
Now, while they'll continue their work through other pathways, the grant was expected to help them connect about 150 farmers to USDA programming and help 15 farms make the full transition to buying their farms. Aaron says they'll end up only benefiting from about $200,000 of that expected $2.5 million, Julie.
All right. Thank you, Heidi.